Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, Synchronista Tarot. So, I'm now doing a tarot reading for Scorpio for October 2022. Okay, so that is for Scorpio, sign Sun, Rising, and Moon. I'm Scorpio, Sun, and Libra Rising, which I did yesterday. So, yes, and just on that note, or about that, I did Libra yesterday, and I have Libra in my chart, as I just said. And you may have watched, you probably haven't anyway. It's worth watching, actually, if you've got any Libra in your chart, because there was an aspect of the reading which is about letting what we need to let go for October, and that was about letting go of oppressive and authoritarian people or memories and beliefs about ourselves. Pretty powerful. I had really crazy dreams, so it's a powerful one. Yeah, I dreamt about really toxic industrial landscapes that were sort of covering areas, places in my childhood that I kind of recognised. I can almost smell it. It was toxic and fumy and overpopulated and lots of factories and, oh, I don't know. Yeah, so toxicity. Yeah, something hit and something's being released. So, yeah, it's a powerful spread, I think. And particularly for sort of Libra and Scorpio at this time of year. It's our time of year. I don't know if you can feel that when it's coming up to your time of year, but it feels quite buzzy and like there's an air of anticipation, and I think the opportunities for healing and moving on are really strong at the moment. Okay, so our angel that we're going to work with, or is chosen to work with us today, is Archangel Zadkiel. So Archangel Zadkiel will help you find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Zadkiel to help you. This is really important, this one. I think it helps quite a bit with problematic relationships. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. And the affirmation is, I am cleansed with the violet flame. So if you've got a difficult situation at the moment, imagine you and everybody else involved in this beautiful violet flame, being cleansed and purified and helping the situation become one of love and forgiveness. Okay. And I also chose, well, Zadkiel chose an angel guidance card. So this is for us for October, Scorpios. Celebration! We love that, don't we? That's good. It's time for you to look for the joy, the delight and the wonder of every day and to rejoice in it. When we celebrate the passing events and transitions of life, it is our way of giving thanks, and the angels delight with us. Whenever possible, celebrate with others, for then great energy is raised, which attracts many angels drawn to the laughter and lightness to add their blessings. It will bond you happily with others. Angel wisdom reminds you to celebrate and honour all things large or small in your life. Find something to celebrate now. And the affirmation is, my life is a celebration. Okay, so that's angel and angel wisdom for Scorpio, October 22. Okay, so let's start the reading. Okay, so thank you, Zadkiel, for being here today. Just connecting with the Ride Awake Radiant deck here for the main reading. Okay, thank you for being here, Zadkiel. Right, so the positions we're going to have are the energy of the reading, what there is to, well, it's most important to embrace this October, look at those, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. What we need to let go of this October. What is the message from Spirit, or our big Spirit lesson this October? Scorpio. What is our growth stroke challenge area this October, and what is the focus going forward for Scorpio this October? Okay. So, with help from Zadkiel, what is the energy for Scorpio this October? Okay, I'm going to take 2 cards for this because they both wanted to come out together. What are we embracing this October? Oh, that one. Okay. And what are we letting go with help from Zadkiel this October? Okay. Spirit lesson. Growth and challenge. And what's our focus going forward? Right. I think each one of these, because this is the first round I've ever done of the zodiac readings for tarot, and I intend to get them all done by the end of the month. If anybody is following each one, you'll probably find that they are changing slightly each time until I sort of hit on something that works for a bit, and then it'll probably all change again. So what have we got here? So the energy, 10. Let's try and move it over so people can see what's actually going on here. There we go. So the energy of the month for Scorpio. Oh, very Scorpionic. 10 of Swords. Whoa! So 10s are about endings and new beginnings. So things that we are sick of, things we've had enough of, they are going, whether we like it or not. Anyway, I'll be using clarifying cards on these to dig a little deeper. So the other one that came out was the 9. Oh, so the 9 and the 10. Okay. So 9 of Wands, it's that extra bit of oomph to get on with what we need to do. It might be that extra bit of oomph to get rid of what we don't want anymore. Let's see what else comes up. And 9s are about attainment. So 10's a completion. 9s have, one of the meanings of the 9 is about attaining. So if we want something, we're going to have to put that extra bit of grit in to get it. So what are we embracing? So we're embracing another 10. The 10 of Pentacles. Now there's something about, there's quite a lot of different meanings with the 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles are material, they're earth. The 10 of Pentacles is about really establishing yourself in a material sense, how you need things to be, how you want things to be, not having to worry about money too much, and sort of also kind of, there's something about legacy here. So if there's anything to do with maybe inheritance and passing things on to children, or having things passed on to you, that may be poignant for you in a very practical sense, that this kind of thing needs to be sorted out, if there's any wills to be sorted out. And on a kind of more general level, we're talking about getting our business together, getting all of our business together, in terms of projects, money, what we're doing. That it is upside down, so there might be a little bit of resistance to this. You might have to pay particular attention to financial matters, but it's a very positive card all round, and I think it's about really wanting that stability and wanting that abundance and actually feeling like you deserve it. So what are we letting go of? Mm. So we're letting go of any reckless behaviour. That makes some sense. Yeah, we're doing things properly. We're not just rushing in. We're not going out kind of, yeah, the Knight of Wands is fiery, he's impulsive. So although he is upside down, but I'm not really going to take too much notice of that because I've got a little bit of a feeling it's a bit of time for head down at the moment. And I think what we're letting go of is a need to be impulsive. We need to think things through. Okay, let's go on. So what's our spirit lesson? Oh, the moon. Okay. So, yeah, well, we're water. We are, we're moony. We're moony, the Scorpio. Upside down moon. I think it might be about, there's going to be some things coming to light, actually. I think there's going to be time for revelation. Might be revelation of things that have been hidden and difficult, especially in relation to healing the past, because it's very difficult to go on if we haven't seen what it is that we need to release and heal it. And I'm thinking about that reading yesterday. I had that dream, dream, moon, dreams, things that are obscured. We know they're floating about. We can't quite get a purchase on them. But I think this is going to be a time when we actually do, when there's going to be quite a lot of stuff revealed to us that is going to be really healing so that we can move on. And we're going to be in the right place for it. But it's important that we really do put down some of the stuff that has not been to our highest good with this Ten of Swords. So what's our growth area? Okay, we've got being up 5 of Wands. So fives are an uneven number. So fives are always a bit of instability. Wands are about action. They are fire. So I think it's about being up for the challenge, really. I think it is going to be a little bit of a challenging time, and I think what we need to do here, I'm getting the feeling from what I am Scorpio, and I'm reading it quite personally, is it's time to embrace challenge. And every time we complete a challenge or get over something that's been really difficult, or when we've dealt with it properly, we've grown as people. We are stronger, we feel more secure in ourselves, we know how to do that now. We move on, and we don't move on traumatized, we move on stronger and with wisdom. So I think that is gonna, as a growth area, there will be some challenges that you are ready for. See them as really good things, because you are ready for them. As soon as things start going a bit, ooh, it's like, good, okay, great, how am I going to do this? I'm going to think this through. I'm going to make sure that this is done properly so that everybody is okay and I'm okay and the situation is okay, and we move forward with as little drama as possible. Okay. And then we have the focus going forward, Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have Swords. No cups for us Scorpios so far. Queen of Wands, she's wise, she's intelligent, she's clear thinking, she's into the truth. She's very head over heart, so we're talking about logic. We are, yes, the upside down moon, we're not getting overwhelmed by emotion. We're not getting overwhelmed by weird memories and those sort of things that pop up when you're feeling a bit vulnerable. You remember that somebody said something horrible to you 3 years ago or last week or when you were a kid. That kind of thing that can really pull the rug from under you. And I really get the feeling with this moon that she's like getting that moon into its right place there, which is, yes, of course, we have, deep psyche and spirit, but we are also here on the earth now, dealing with the here and now and the truth of the matter as it is, as it presents itself to us, and that we need to be making decisions based on what works and logic right now for this October. we've got work to do. We know that. We've got the Ten of Pentacles there. We're working towards our dream situation for us and our family. So that's the basic reading, but I'm going to do some clarifying here. Okay. So let's have some more information on that Ten of Swords. What are we... Oh, lovely. So we've got the 3. This is a different deck. This is the Anima Mundi Tarot. They're all tarot cards. It's the 3. It's the Empress. Okay. We don't have a lady on it. We've got a beautiful flower. So that 10 that's clearing out the dead wood, I would say, and allowing us to bloom. It's really vital. If we don't let go of the dying stuff in our lives, the stuff that doesn't serve us, then we are not going to bloom into the next phase of our lives very easily. Okay. Empress is about fertility, sensuality, sexuality. So it's bringing in a feeling of sumptuousness, which is, yes, if you're looking for love, then it could be a bit out with the old and in with the new, or you may need to settle some disputes with your current partner for it to take on a more passionate and exciting feeling, the relationship being. Okay, 9 of Wands was the other one, wasn't it? So can we have a little bit more? This is the overall energy. So perhaps there's an out with the old, in with the new energy for Scorpio, which is very Scorpio. So it's transformation, yeah. Sex, death and transformation. All those exciting things. What have we got here? 2 of Wands. So that's making plans. And again, we've got, we've got 8 of Pentacles. So that is moving on. That's moving, that's getting stuff done and moving on to working towards a... Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry about that. No, it's working at things, actually. It's getting stuff done. Sorry, because these are completely different pictures. Sometimes I do get a little bit confused. But they're so beautiful. These are, otters working away there. Or they beavers. I don't know. I can't remember now. I'm not very naturey. So 2 of Wands is making plans. So we've got the 9 where we're putting in the effort. Then we're going to start making new plans to go forward. There's a real sense of sort of working from the bottom up to get things done here. And doing things thoroughly. And if we've got that 10, we probably do want to make sure that we thoroughly cleanse our minds and our lives of things that are not working for us anymore. So, okay, then let's go on to what we are embracing this October, Scorpio. What else can we know, please, for the 10 of Pentacles? We dig in. Oh, hello. The Knight of Pentacles. Wonderful. So again, we have got a... We've got this wolf here. If that connects, if the animals connect with anybody, if you've got that as a spirit animal, or if you've been dreaming of that animal, this is worth taking notice of with these cards. But Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, methodical. So if we are embracing our plans, our dreams for the future, then we can't and totally upside down, we've got the Knight of Wands underneath it. This is the opposite. So it's really reinforcing that if we want to get stuff done, being impulsive isn't the way. With Libra yesterday, we had Knight of Wands. It was important for Libra to come out and to strut their stuff. But for Scorpio, that is not, well, certainly strong Scorpio, that's not going to be the case. This is really being methodical with whatever it is, all aspects of your life, not leaving one bit to concentrate on another, which is what we often do, isn't it? So, you know, get on with your personal admin as well as your business, as well as your creative projects. It's time to make sure everything is dealt with in equal measure, with equal love and attention. Okay. So, can we have a little clarifier on... I mean, not sure we need much of a clarifier. Let's do one anyway, on the Knight of Wands. What are we letting go of here? Any more information about what we're letting go of with Knight of Wands? What are we letting go of? What are we letting go of? Okay, let's cut the pack. Ooh, Hierophant. Okay, so if that's backing up the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant is number 5. I think we're maybe letting go of outworn beliefs. So the Hierophant, that can be about religion, belief systems, your own personal belief system. It could be Christianity, it could be Islam, it could be Buddhism, it could be just a general idea of how you think things are and sort of stuck for you. I might pull another one for that actually, because yeah. Let's just do another one there. The Hierophant is... Now let me just check what I've done with it. Hang on a minute. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'll come back to that in a moment. Right, one moment. Okay, sorry. I forgot what star sign that was. That's Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. I mean, you may have Taurian in your chart somewhere. It's just that it doesn't quite match. So sometimes that's because it's trying to get somebody's attention that we're talking to. So there may be something to do with Taurus here that might apply. There may be an impetuous person who is a Taurus that you're having to let go of. It may be around that area. It may be more specific for some people. Okay, so, or there could be somebody in your life who you find disruptive who is a Taurian. So that could have that aspect to it with the zodiac. That will be quite specific for some people. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I might come back to that one because it might be a bit clearer in a minute. Now let's do the moon, because that is, we never really quite know with that. What is to be revealed? What is our spirit lesson? This could be a very juicy one here. What is that reversed moon about for us in terms of spirit message or spirit lesson? So moon is Pisces, and we are we've had full moon in Pisces, so it could be that we have worked through some of those full moon Pisces, and we're at water as well, so we're coming out of that now. In fact, yeah, we're probably coming out of that and moving into a much more fiery, can do, less sort of emotionally vulnerable stage, I would say. But let's see what else we can. Oh, hello. All right. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So swords are mind, cognitive. This is a fresh mental start. This is looking at things with absolute clarity. So this is piercing the veil of the moon. This is piercing the obscurity, the mystery. It's what we want. We're going to start seeing things, especially with that Queen of Swords. We're going to start seeing things really clearly, so be ready for that, okay? That may bring on a little bit of strife because you might start seeing stuff that you've not quite seen in that way before, and it might start to get you a little bit annoyed with certain people and how they've been treating you and that kind of thing. But if we just go back to the original, the angel advice, which is as soon as this starts to happen, make sure that you put those people and situations into the violet flame so that you are not responding dramatically and getting upset about it and fighting, which Five of Wands can be fighting. But here, this is a really clear sign that you're making a breakthrough, you're making a mental breakthrough. It's great, you're going to actually see things with real clarity, which I'm quite excited about. Right, okay. 5, let's have a little bit more on the 5, please. What could this fighting be about? Is it good fighting? Is it bad fighting? We can do it we like. If we know there's going to be a bit of fighting, then we can always prepare not to do it in that way. What's that? 3 of Pentacles, so that's kind of working together, yeah, turning it into more of a project, working, being the expert as well, working together, everybody having their role. So in terms of jobs or family, it's important that everybody knows where they are in that situation. So rather than everybody scrabbling about just chaotically, I think there's a real message that we all get our roles defined. Maybe if it's a work situation, let's define our roles. If it's at home, define how we're able to work along with everybody's different routines, that sort of thing. Making it clear, make it nice and clear. And you, Scorpio, will probably be the one to have to organise everybody to be and do that. But I think it's going to pay off. I mean, it's definitely speaking to me. It's really, really speaking to me. So, yeah, I'm sure it will be speaking to other Scorpios too. So that's our growth area. And that's a great growth area. So that we turn that friction and conflict into a productive and fruitful situation where we can actually sort out who's going to be doing what and how and when and all that kind of thing. Queen of Swords. So this is our focus going forward, Scorpio. What more for the Queen? What can the Queen bring? The world. Well, there we go. What a wonderful thing. So that's card 21. The world here. Oh, it's this beautiful jungle on this card. Misty, exciting. So we started with a 10, and in the tarot, this is the last card, I think it is. Yeah, 21. Yeah. And we are going to be able to get everything together that we need. There's a lot of healing there actually in the world card. It's the cycle of life. It will bring the completion of old projects and old situation, old love affairs, old thoughts, bring them to an end and bring in the new. And that is very much how the reading started, isn't it, with the 10 and the Empress, and at the end we've got the World and the Queen. So very, very positive. No cups for us Scorps, which are water. That's our element. And I've got to say, I'm kind of happy about that, because normally when there's loads of cups about, I'm a bit of a basket case. But I think we're moving through that now with the upside down moon, the reversed moon. And we're moving into a much more cerebral, or mentally organised, clear frame of mind, which means that things are not going to get us down. We're not going to be dragged down by emotional clutter and tripping over our old baggage all the time. We're going to cut a nice path for ourselves to go forward, nice and clear. So there we go. So that's October. So we're kind of shutting down stuff that doesn't work for us anymore. That is going to happen whether we like it or not. And that will allow the new shoots to grow. I did pull 2 cards for that. We've got to put a bit of work into that with the 9, because we are looking to attain stuff here. We're looking to attain our hopes and dreams and a lot of financial security and abundance. We need to be making plans, and we need to be working at them as well. Because what we're embracing is the 10 of Pentacles. And the way that we get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is this wonderful scene of people who have got so much to offer their family and friends, and the way that we get there is, again, it's to embrace the sort of methodical and the hard work to get there. And what we're getting rid of is impulsiveness for October. It's not an impulsive time. And I'm just wondering with the Hierophant, I mean, it might be something to do with spiritual matters. You may know what that means. It may be jumping from one idea to another that isn't helping you. You need to settle on one particular idea for a bit and go with that practice, rather than hopping from practice to practice all the time. It could be something like that. Or it could be very much a person who is a Taurian, who is impetuous and impulsive and is destabilising things in your life. Spirit message. The bigger picture is all will be revealed. You are going to have great clarity, and you're going to start seeing things in a new light, in a really different way. It's going to help you. We're going to get to grips with conflict. We're going to see it coming, and we're going to use it as an opportunity to work with other people. And the focus going forward is creating our world, and using the Queen of Swords logic and cleverness and clarity to go forward this October. So now, I didn't do this for Libra. Sorry, Libra. Each one's gonna be a bit different. I forgot that I was going to do one of these amazing unknown wild archetypes. They're really deep. I'm going to do it for the spirit message for Scorpio. I'll come back and do it for you, Libra, after I've finished all the zodiacs. Okay, just connecting Zakiel to the wild unknown archetypes. So what is our spirit message for Scorpio for October? The Maiden. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. I've got to leave again now. One moment. Glasses. The Maiden. Let's put her there. Is it? So that's card number 8. 8's a sign of infinity and continuum. Maidens and Swan. Okay. The Virgin, the Princess, the Innocent. The Maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality and precarious purity. She is compelling and addictive because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of Maiden, Mother, Crone, and rightfully so, because she has oh so much to learn. The Maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. Ooh! She must grow up, yet hesitates at the threshold, enamoured by the charms of youth. The Maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to shadowy forests, dark nights, as in Knights, and taking just one taste of poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. It's like in the light, it's curious, enchanting, sensual and full of vitality, but when dark, pretends, projects, denies and fantasizes. And so to meditate deeper, you can look at Persephone from the Greek myth, Alice in Wonderland, or any of the princess figures. Okay, so there's something about that moon and the maiden there from the spirit, which is that we're going to be full of curiosity, wonderful and fresh, youthful curiosity, why not? But we have got to remember that we may learn some harsh lessons, so we need that Queen of Swords there even more, the grown-up lady there, to lead the way a bit while we are exploring, I think. Okay, it's great advice. Alright, well thank you so much, Scorpios and cross-watchers and anybody who is watching, and I really hope you enjoy it, and I will be moving on to Sagittarius as soon as I can for October. Thank you for watching.